I'm Ed. This is my son Zach. We're taking you guys trying weird beers.
And today I feel pretty enough to put out.
You mean to ghosts and ghouls
Yes.
and scary things.
I feel pretty enough to boo out.
Anywho, so in case you haven't figured it out, we're doing our Spook-tacular, our Halloweeny beanie video because we've got scary things, a scary tablecloth. Oh, it's got skeletons and bats and stuff.
It's made of so much paper that it's creepy.
It's creepy paper. Oh, and we've got the mummy, although it looks like he's been shrunk, and the wolfman and a scary skeleton rat.
Him named Craig.
Anyhow, in case you haven't figured it out, we're Captain Spauldings. I'm Captain Spaulding, the African explorer, and he's Captain Spaulding, the psychotic human explorer.
Hi, that's me. I explore human.
Look, I'm supposed to be Groucho Marx, and I got, because I don't smoke, so instead of a cigar, I've got Doctor Who's universal screwdriver. And that's not code, you perverts.
I'm actually impressed that you remember what it was called.
Is it called the universal screwdriver?
It's a sonic screwdriver.
Sonic screwdriver.
It's not universal?
It's making noise. My non-cigar is making noise.
Yeah.
Anywho,
Groucho Marx.
yeah, and he's Captain Spaulding from the Rob Zombie movie House of a Thousand Corpses and The Devil's Rejects.
Yep. Big shout out to the assistant producer because they really turned me like full Sid Haig.
Yep, so we're both Captain Spauldings. Oh! Anywho, okay, so we've got beers. Why? Because beeriness is cheeriness, and we're here when you don't want an expert opinion. And our not expert opinion is the scariest on the interwebs.
Look at this
the
face.
YouTubes.
Does this face tell you amateur opinion?
Anywho, but before we get to the beers, the scary beers, they were chosen special for Halloween. We're gonna have a palate cleanser.
Ooh, I'm floating away like a ghost. Ooh,
You're,
I'm being haunted by the rum.
Yeah. Oh, now what have I done?
Oh God, tell me you know how to turn that off.
Here we go.
Don't.
I'm a space alien. I don't want to probe you. This is the Sonic Universal Rectal Thermometer.
Oy. So we got the scariest rum of all.
Oh, you made an executive decision.
I made an executive decision because it's Halloween. You have to have the screech.
Yeah,
Yee!
in for a penny, in for a pumpkin that's Halloweeny.
Oh, the phantom's inside me right now. Oh. All right. What do we got? Thank you, Wolfman. What's the Wolfman's name?
Thank you, Wolfman. Lyle Talbot.
Lyle?
Lyle Talbot.
Lyle?
Lyle. That's the name of the guy in the original Wolfman from 1941.
Lyle Talbot. Okay.
Lyle Talbot, who was played by Lon Chaney Jr., not to be mistaken for his father, Lon Chaney Sr., who in the silent era played the Phantom of the Opera, one of the scariest Phantom of the Operas, and he played the Hunchback of Notre Dame, and he played other scary people.
His name was Larry.
Larry Talbot?
Larry Talbot.
I was thinking of his brother.
You fool.
To see, like, Lyle he wasn't a wolfman, he had trichinosis. So he was just excessively hairy genetically. Larry, however, was a wolfman.
Would have been big at the fur cons.
Oh, I tell you.
So our first beer
Our first beer.
comes from Great Lakes Brewery,
Ooh.
and it's a pumpkin ale.
Ooh.
Oh, beer brewed with pumpkin and spices. A pumpkin spice, if you will. It's 5.5%. Handcrafted beer. Please refrigerate. Drink this beer fresh. How old is it? Oh, there's a spooky poem.
Ooh.
Autumn falls and paints the sky. The midnight hour is quite nearby. Creatures crawl in search of beer to quell and quench their every fear. An ochre elixir shall be found, something dissimilar from those around. Ingredients that ferment like the hounds of hell are found inside a pumpkin shell. A spiced aroma in the air, a smell that comes but once a year. And this vessel of ale that we create is closing in to seal your fate. And as it falls that first sip, your palate starts to shiver, for no mere mortal can resist what the pumpkin ale shall deliver.
Ow! That was scary. Oh my goodness.
I peed my pants.
And the other beer. Thank you, Wolfman. It's a Hobgoblin Ruby Beer.
Ooh.
Ooh, the Hobgoblin. He's very scary, kids. This is from Wychwood Brewery. Oh my goodness. This is genuine Spookum stuff. This is actually from Oxfordshire, England.
Oxfordshire?
Yeah. Isn't that cool?
Shout out to you, Oxfordshire.
It's a product of England. Jolly old England. Did anything scary come out of England?
Colonialism?
Yeah, that's pretty scary.
I mean, not for us.
Nope, not for us. But for others, you know. Anyway, so okay, this is thing Ruby Beer, sweet caramel and fruity aromas tease the taste buds. Expect a delicious full-bodied toffee flavor and fruity finish of figs, raisins, and dates. I don't know. That sounds kind of scary to me. Okay, so which one should we go with first?
Oh, man. I was about to ask you that question. I feel like we should do the pumpkin ale first.
Let's do the pumpkin ale first.
Larry!
Oh, he's had too much to drink.
You're cut off, Larry.
No more scary howling brew for you.
Ooh, that smell. Here, just smell it. Just smell it. That is like pumpkin pie. It's pumpkin and spice. So like, yeah. Look at that nice color. Oh God,
I got some on my mustache on the rim of the glass.
that smells so nice.
Not my thing. Smells pumpkiny and spicy, which I suppose means it's a success.
All right, I gotta figure out how to drink this with makeup.
I'm just going for it. Let's go. It's not bad.
Ooh.
I thought I would hate it more, but I don't. I mean, I don't know. Pumpkin is kind of weird.
It's just beery enough that like the pumpkin spice flavor is still quite prominent, actually.
I think it's because it's an ale as opposed to an IPA or something.
Yeah, it
Like a regular ale as opposed to a pale ale.
it doesn't have the like hoppiness or bitterness of pale ales, but it's still got that ale fronting.
I like it. It's fairly well balanced as far as like crazy spicy beers go.
Would I have it regularly at a bar? I don't know. It's not a beer that you want to have all the time because then that's gonna like it's gonna ruin like having regular pumpkin pie for you.
I'm not a big fan of pumpkin pie. In fact, I'll go on our live and say I don't like it much. But the beer's not bad. So this beer isn't as scary as I thought. I was terrified by it at first. But like the Frankenstein monster, once you get to know it, and as long as you're not picking flowers by a lake or something like that, you're okay.
This is a delightful kind of scary kind of beer. It's not like a jump scare. It's
Delightfully scary.
It's a scare where you're like, "Woo, I'm having fun."
Well, you know what we gotta do now.
It's Sugarino time.
Chug's okay.
Chug's okay. It sips better than it chugs, but the pumpkin aspect comes a lot more than the spice when you chug it.
I didn't find that.
Really?
Yeah. Sorry, I just didn't. It tasted like a beer with pumpkin spicy elements. Okay, now we got that one out of the way.
Yes, it is.
Palate cleanser.
That's right.
Here we go. More rot gut because we're going to come back as zombies. Oh,
It's not rot gut.
okay, it's not rot gut. Well, I don't know.
Captain Spaulding, more like Captain Bias.
Says the guy who kills people. They're not
On film.
Yeah, Captain Spaulding in the movies, he kills people. Zach doesn't kill people. Captain Spaulding does
Yes.
in the movies.
In the movies that I am not part of.
Have you seen these movies?
House with Thousand Corpses? Yeah. And Devil's Reject, yeah.
Wow.
They're not gentle horror movies.
No. They're pretty.
Yeah.
Oof.
I mean, it's Rob Zombie, so like.
And here we go.
Whew. All right. Shall we gob some hob?
That sounds disgusting, and yes,
Gobble the hobble.
hobble the gobble, hobble the goblet. Now this is the ruby beer from Wychwood Brewing.
Those look very ruby.
Oh yeah, no, it's very ruby. Ruby, don't take your love to town. Oh, Ruby,
My
don't take your love to town.
my body's doing this thing where like, you know the sounds that like a cat makes when it's distressed. My body's making those.
Yikes. Well, you know what'll save you? Open wide. Okay, we've had enough fun with the sonic screwdriver, and that's not a euphemism, you perverts. Ooh, this smells like shag carpeting from the 70s. On the set of a smut movie. You know what Joe Ebola says? Don't cut yourself shaving.
That's what Ebola says?
Joe Ebola.
Oh, Joe. Oh, so I did hear you right. Joey Ebola?
Joe Ebola. Joe Ebola. Why am I explaining this?
I guess this smells like figs and dates and raisins.
And the Marburg variant. Oh!
The what?
The Marburg variant is a variant of the Ebola virus.
Oh. So you were saying Ebola.
Yes! Oh my goodness! You've done sanded the shine off that joke.
Why are you blaming me?
Well,
I kept on saying Ebola and you were like, no, Ebola. And I was like, Ebola. You said Ebola.
Is it pronounced Ebola or Ebola?
It's both, depending on your accent.
Ebola for you. Okay, no, I'm not wishing Ebola on anybody. Anywho, okay.
Kids, scratch that one off your Christmas list.
Yeah, don't ask Santa for Ebola. I don't know. I don't know if he's licensed to carry stuff like that.
Do you need a license to carry Ebola?
Well, to handle it, it's got to be under control. I don't know. Santa Claus isn't to follow. Why are we talking about Santa Claus?
I mean, the man lives off the grid.
Yeah, exactly. He's highly suspect. So kids, don't ask Santa for Ebola because he might just give it to you. Anywho, okay, let's. Did we smelt it? It smells like shag carpeting.
It smells like fruitcake. That's what it smells like.
And shag carpeting.
Sure.
If you were working on a porno movie in the 70s and you rubbed yourself full of fruitcake and you rolled around shag carpeting, that's what this beer smells like. Anywho, okay, so enough of our yammering. Let's just try this. I'm tasting all that stuff that they talked about, the dates.
It's not bad.
Which one is made from like dead hornets?
That's figs.
Figs. So it tastes like figs. So it tastes like dead hornets. How scary is that, kids? Dead hornets. Ooh. It's a bit too hobgoblin-y for me.
It's got that like warm. It's got that like warming fruity taste. Kind of like a hot cider. but like I don't know what the fruit is. 'Cause-
Or like the devil pees in your porridge when you're in hell.
Yep, just like that one.
I'm just assuming the devil's pee is not the like a wonderland of tastes.
Do you think that for like cereal in hell, the devil milks himself?
Milk and
What?
devil titties. Well, it is hell.
In hell, if you want cereal, you have to milk the devil.
That's hardcore Halloweeny there, kids. Milking the devil for sugary breakfast cereals.
Yeah.
Dude, don't scratch your face.
I'm not.
You'll declown yourself. What you're in need of is a serious declowning.
That's it. Thank you so much. Yeah, this tastes like a mulled wine.
Does it really?
Yes.
Have you ever had a mulled wine?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Oh. Anywho, did we do our thing?
No.
Oh, then we should.
Yes.
It's Sugarino time.
It doesn't taste like dead wasp, so.
I don't know. I think it tastes like dead wasps. Ugh. Oh, you know what I gotta do now?
What do you gotta do?
I gotta do the schmutz.
Because
Because I am Captain Spaulding, the African explorer, who's also the beer explorer. La 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 la. Well, it doesn't look too schmutzy,
nah.
but you never know. So I'm gonna try it right now. Which one was this? Did I just throw the great
This
pumpkin?
is the pumpkin ale.
The great pumpkin, Charlie Brown.
Ooh.
Ooh. You know, Linus is a fucking sad sack. And, what the fuck, Charlie Brown? Can you not learn how to cut just one hole in your sheet?
That's what. Man, what?
Okay, 2 holes. You know, you guys have the smuttiest minds in the world.
You said it.
But I meant 2. You know, for his eyes. I don't know how we got on this, but I'm going to try.
What's that bus?
Schmutz that bus.
That one didn't seem bad.
No, there was absolutely no schmutz there. But holy cow, was there ever pumpkin-y, spicy? Ooh. Whew.
Ooh.
Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Now we're going to try to see if there's schmutz in the Hobgoblin Ruby beer.
In the hobby got
Ruby, turn around. I don't see any. These are 2 schmutz-free beers, it looks like. So I'm just going to drink the dregs and see what's what. It doesn't, not so waspy.
Missing that wasp texture, that waspy mouthfeel.
Anywho, so stand up for your right to party there, Larry.
Come on, Larry.
There we go.
Hey.
You know, I used to be a werewolf, but I'm all right now. Gotta make that joke every Halloween. Okay, so the movie roundup comparison review thing that you do is, hey, what do you know? How do you do? Who do you expect?
I would say that these get the description of. I couldn't tell you if definitively if these are good or not. What I can tell you is that it is a super, super, super good time. These are a lot of fun. Despite whatever quality it might be, it's just such a good time, and I would recommend it to anyone. What kind of movie can you think of?
In keeping with the Halloween spirit, I give these a Monster Squad out of 10.
Monster Squad out of 10. I like that one. I give these The Babysitter out of 10.
The Babysitter?
The Babysitter.
So there you go. So,
Babysitter and Monster Squad out of 10. Baby Squad, Monster Sitter.
okay, there Blofeld is stroking his dead rat. That's not a metaphor, you perverts. But, so we've had the Halloweeny beers, and we've been joined by Larry, not his brother Lyle, who has trichinosis.
Yeah.
And the mummy, who is obviously in a terrible, terrible accident. So, I guess we're done. We're done with our Halloweeny episode.
Yeah.
I don't know how scary it was. I don't know how successful it was.
I peed my pants.
Yeah, we're all spooked out. I'm spooked out.
I am all.
I'm
I am plumb out of spookums.
Yep, so am I. Empty, devoid of the spookums, as I. Okay, so from the Captain Spauldings, plural. I'm Ed, this is my son Zach. We're drinking guys trying with beers. I don't know if that was spooky enough. We talked about some spooky stuff, but I don't know.
Do you want us to add a random dumb jump scare?
Okay.
Okay. Jump scare!
Ah!